Okay, a sigh of relief escapes my lips the moment we step inside the infirmary. I'm lucky that I'm seeing these walls again, and that's not an exaggeration in the slightest. Time to tell Yasuoka and the others what happened in the forest. Let's freaking save first. I bet it's been hours since I last saved. Yep, I do keep going like AFK after, in between, like, a pause or in between videos. Can I trade anything? That reminds me, I brought new sacred objects. Alright. How many are left? One. Ooh, did I miss one maybe? That's good. Okay. Welcome back. Glad to see you're both safe. Yasuoka and Hiro are the only people inside the infirmary. Where's Maruhashi? Oh, she went to the restroom. Alone? She's aware of the dangers that shrine poses now, and she's not headed into the forest. She should be fine. Kokuri's not the only threat here, though. The Departed is roaming around this school as well. Although the Departed only kills their target after issuing a notice, so Maruhashi should be fine. Good thing she's not here then. I'll give you a quick summary of what happened before she returns. There are things I don't want her to hear. I fill them in on what happened in the forest. I see. So, Kakuta is... It is painful to know that a young life has been lost like that, but does that mean Kakuta was hooligan? More or less. Kakuta stole a document about Fox Lakata, so he must have known something about it, though I find it hard to imagine that he was acting on his own. Fox Lakata is a strong hallucinogen, so it wouldn't surprise me if other people were doing something with him. A strong hallucinogen, eh? I'd like to study it at the Institute. Maybe a new kind of alkaloid. Very intriguing. Can you give me some of those Fox Lakata to research once we wrap up this investigation? What the crap, Hiro? This thing needs to be in the hands of the government. I'm gonna submit this shit to my friend at the DEA, and I'm not having it any other way. Got it? Jeez, you're no fun. I'm back. Oh, you're here already. Hey, you better fill me in too. Don't leave me out of everything. Leaving out the bits about Kakuta's death, I tell her what happened in the forest. I concoct a story and say that I found the paper and phone lying on the ground. So Kakuta was in the forest. Why was he there, though? Dunno, I think he got a call. Maybe his phone can tell us something. Unfortunately, it's broken. I've tried pressing the button, but... Let me take a look. Maruhashi starts touching the phone screen like it's her own phone. It's not broken. The battery's just dead. Anyone with a phone should have been able to realize this. Geez, how bad with tech stuff are you, Grandpa? Ugh, sorry, you got me there. I have a charger that'll work with this phone at home. Maybe we should try and charge it and then see if we can get something out of it. My home's not far from here. This phone's going to be pretty useless to us with a dead battery. Let's take her up on her offer. Alright, I'll be right back. Maruhashi quickly exits the infirmary. What should we do now? Should we wait until that kid calls us? I object to that course of action. We should resume the investigation. It's for your sake as well, Yashiki. What do you mean by that, Yasuoka? I can tell. You're being targeted by a spirit. Excuse me? Sooner or later, that spirit will find its way to you. If that happens while you're unprepared, you will make the same fate as Kakuta. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is everything so? As a renowned fortune teller and spiritualist, Yasuoka's words carry a lot of weight. I thought maybe the clock had stopped with Kakuta's death, and we'd have a little more time before there was another target. But it turns out the clock is still ticking, and it's counting down for me. But what should we do now? We still don't know who exactly Kokuri is, right? That's something we can research. I have an idea. Remember the case from Kakuta's document? Let's look into that murder of a mother and child at Lake S. That's been stuck in my head. How are we going to investigate that? Eita, duh. Have Nakamatsu look it up on the internet for us. He should at least be able to pull up a general summary from somewhere. And by that, I mean you go call him up. Wait, why do I have to do it? You know how to use a phone, just call him yourself. I don't really like talking to him. We're not really on the same wavelength. So that's your issue. I guess you can't expect a nice otaku and a hard-boiled ex-detective to get along. Looks like I'm gonna have to be the one to call Eita. Hello, Yashiki. What do you want me to look up? Can you look for any information you can find about a murder of a mother and child at Lake S? It may be connected to our investigation. Jeez, a mother and child being murdered. That sounds awful. I'll try searching. Found something. 10 years ago, a mother and child were beaten to death by a group of delinquents. I'll share the details now. It's pretty long, so you should probably start taking notes. I whip out a pen to write down everything Eita says about the murder. Murder of a mother and child at Lake S. 10 years ago at Lake S in S City, a family who went camping was attacked by a group of young men. Mother, Izumi Kiyohara, 37, and her daughter, Kozue Kiyohara, 16. What the fuck? She was like 17 when she had the baby? Am I... Or... No, wait, I'm really bad at math. 21. She was 21. We're good. I'm getting really confused. Okay. Were beaten to death. The father, Masaki Kiyohara, was gravely injured but survived. He was hospitalized for 3 months. Masaki Kiyohara was a teacher at the school in H City, not far from S City. He continued to work there after the incident but later disappeared. The crime was committed by 8 juveniles, all between the ages of 6 and 19. At the time of the crime, they were under the influence of mind-altering substances. Due to their ages, names of the perpetrators were not disclosed. The narcotic they were taking at the time was believed to be some new type of psychedelic mushroom. Of the 8 juveniles who were arrested, Kei, who was allegedly the drug dealer, was released due to insufficient evidence. Okay, well that's obviously not Kakuta, because he wouldn't have been a drug dealer 10 years ago when he was like 7. That's horrible. Those violent punks are scarier than spirits. Eita might have a point there. Spirits who curse humans are pretty frightening, but humans are responsible for creating spirits in the first place. The malicious actions of people cause grudges, and grudges create spirits. It's a chain of hatred, one that begins with humans. By the way, Yashiki, I need to get going soon. Oh, you can leave the mansion if you want. Thanks for your help today, Eita. No problem at all. Talk to you soon, Yashiki. Why doesn't he just stay at the mansion? The mansion's huge and has loads of rooms. How'd it go, Yashiki? Eita had a lot to share. I shared the details of the murder with the other 3. I see. No wonder it was sticking in my head. Did you work that case, Mashita? Come on, man. Use your brain just a little bit. That case is 10 years old. I wasn't on the force yet. But now I recall my mentor was the one who told me about it. Nakamatsu pretty much covered the whole thing, though, so I don't have any additional info to add. Do you think the mushrooms from that case are Fox Locata? This case is just full of mushrooms, eh? Can't argue with that. A curse involving mushrooms growing from your body, Kakuta being turned into mushrooms. The Fox Locata on the dead centipede in the petri dish. And now we've learned about the tragedy caused by Fox Locata 10 years ago. Everything's connected to mushrooms. Kei, the one who wasn't prosecuted. Could it have been Kakuta? Oh damn it, I just told you. That case is 10 years old. There's no way Kakuta was involved back then. Well, it's pretty unlikely for him to have been directly involved, but he knew about Fox Locata. He reacted to the petri dish and he even hid the documents. Maybe it was his brother? Everything would tie itself up nicely if he turned out to be a mushroom dealer. I imagine we don't have enough information yet, however. The key to discovering Mr. Kokuri's identity is likely the link between the past and the present cases, or so I believe. Guess that's all we're going to get out of this deduction session. What we need now is some solid evidence. Let's continue the investigation, Yashiki. We don't know where to start, though. We probably won't find anything in the forest or the shrine in the corridor. I have a place in mind. Yeah, let's go to the old building and go to the science room there. Because that place, we always have to go to, like we went to the old music, we went to the new music room and then the old music room. Then we went to the new art room and then the old art room. So now we're going to go to the old, we went to the new science room and now we're going to go to the old science room. For real? I got some information in the forest that'll lead us to our next spot. And that information is... the voice from the corpse. Right, the voice I heard when inspecting the bones, yes. Yeah, deep in the old school. Old school, yeah. The dead fox god that looks alive inside the stomach. Okay. That voice told me to go investigate somewhere. Maybe heading to the location they mentioned will help us identify that corpse. And if we can learn about the person who became Mr. Kokuri, we can start devising a plan of attack. Well, Mr. Kokuri must be the dad who lost the daughter and the wife, right? Which sounds great, except we're running low on time. Should we really just trust something that I heard from a mysterious voice when so much is at stake? Yeah. Having trouble making a decision? When you're running out of time and you need to make a tough choice, just trust your instinct and hope for the best. You know what's most important when dealing with spirits? Courage and conviction. Thanks for the reminder. I'll go with my gut and act on the information the voice gave me. Let's search for the dead fox god that looks alive in the depths of the old school. Okay, let's save again. And exit. Connecting corridor. I'm surprised the departed hasn't shown up. Usually she shows up at some point. So this is the old building you all have been going on and on about, huh? The place looks downright condemned. A bit odd that this is right in the middle of an active campus. Well, they don't really use it anymore, so they've been neglecting it quite a bit. Not used anymore, huh? When you put it like that, it makes me wonder if this place was still used 10 years ago. 10 years ago? Oh, the Lake S murder. The victim's husband was a teacher. There's a chance that he worked here. Bet you're thinking the same thing, otherwise why would you come here, right? There's a chance the victim's husband used to be a teacher at Konoehara Academy. Could be, yeah. But I chose to come to this place because that voice told me to. The old school must refer to the old building. Where is the dead fox god that looks alive, then? Where in a school might students study living things? Wow. Just like spoon-feeding you the answer. I do think this is easier than the last two games, for sure. Oh no, it's a cursed room. Was that the departed's voice again? The heck is this place? My body feels heavy. We better find the root of the curse. I can't run in here, I forgot. Was that the curse? Okay, okay. Numerous dead insects are lying inside the dusty sink. The cursed tooth is rolling around. Oh! Found it. This cursed tooth is the cause of all of this. I knew it would be further in. It's always further in. Break that thing now. Yeah, okay. I reach my hand into the sink and pick up the tooth. Ugh. This is bad. I'm getting dizzy. Shit. My hand slips and the tooth falls. Shouldn't be that far away. I've got to find it fast. This way? This way? Oh. There's something small rolling on the floor. I point my light towards it. Unfortunately, it is the cursed tooth I was looking for. Phew, found it. Good thing it didn't go under the desk. Yeah, definitely. Raising my foot, I crush the tooth. The cursed tooth shatters into pieces. Ugh. My body feels much lighter now. The curse-like phenomenon plaguing this place has subsided. There's a large shelf against the wall. Seems like it was used to store lab equipment in the past. There doesn't seem to be anything behind the dirty glass door. Wait, I take that back. Something sparkles when I put my flashlight inside. Do not be an eerie tooth. There's a small key inside the shelf. Has no tag attached to it. What's this key for? Can I look at this now? Looking at the marks on the wall, there used to be a shelf here. Looking closely, mold is growing here and there. This must be where that musty smell is coming from. I'm not gonna... no, I should look in there. Numerous dead insects. Insects again. Ew, I don't like that. This just reminds me of Corpse Party. If you know, you know. I find an old steel cabinet. There's something behind the glass door. Let's get a closer look. I peer through the dusty glass. It's a dissection scalpel that was probably used for experiments. The cabinet door's locked, though. I can't open it. Oh, it's probably the key I got. I insert the small key into the keyhole. The door opens with a delightfully crisp clack. I open the door and find a dissection scalpel inside. Despite all the dust, the scalpel isn't that rusty. It can probably still cut things. Okay. A pile of mold-infested cardboard boxes. Mashta, help me examine all these boxes. What a pain in the ass. I'll inspect the boxes on the left side. You take the 2 boxes on the right. I pick up the pile of boxes and put them down. The heavy box is filled with old books and prints. I rummage through them, but I don't find anything worth noting. This one. Did you find something? Look at this, Yashiki. The box Mashita is gesturing at is filled with old lab equipment. I find something small hiding amongst the test tubes and beakers. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. I really thought we were going to find something of substance there. Oh, that means we found everything. Damn, that makes me think I, missed something in a previous chapter. Bottles of liquid are lined up on the shelf. That liquid seems like formalin to me. Botanical specimens are floating inside the bottles. There's something behind the bottles, Yashiki. Cannot be an eerie tooth because we've already got the last one. Petri dishes are piled up along the back of the shelf. Inside the dishes are desiccated flowers and leaves as well as dried moss. Guess someone must have been a pretty active plant collector in the past. If these plants are endemic species from Fox Forest, the person who collected them might be the author of that research journal. That means... This dish used to be here too. I see. But I don't get how the dish got here, from here to the shrine. I don't know either. It might be a spiritual phenomenon. I gotta say, this little dish has been an invaluable help on this case. I feel like my steps in this investigation are being choreographed by someone else. Right, this is the fox. There's a stuffed fox specimen on the shelf, a fox god. We definitely need to inspect this closely. Looking at the creature's features, this stuffed fox is real, one intended to be used for education. It was probably taxidermied by an artisan. This fox looks alive. It's a shame such a fine item is sitting neglected here. The colour of its fur is faded. Looking at the creature's features, this stuffed fox is real. Okay. Okay. So we need to open it up. Deep inside the old school, the dead fox god that looks alive. That must be referring to this fox. I need to check out what's inside its stomach. Maybe whatever secret's inside this fox's stomach can shine a light on Mr. Kokuri's identity. I've got a feeling something will happen once I figure out what the secret is. If there are things we haven't done yet, we'd better finish them before doing this. Should we cut open the stuffed fox's stomach? Is there anything that we haven't done? I don't think we're missing anything. I'm gonna do it. I have saved it not long ago, so I get the dirty scalpel from my bag and approach the stuffed fox. I press the tip of the scalpel to the fox's belly. And then I slice it open. That's a nasty sound. The fox's stomach is gaping. Yikes. A swarm of tiny bugs pour out of the fox's stomach. Given how old the fox is, I should have expected something like this, but even still, I can't help being disgusted. Brushing away the bugs, I stick my hand inside the stomach cavity. What? This is... What did you find? This thing. I show Mashita the plastic square I found. Oh, a floppy disk. I know you're bad with computers and all, but you recognize what this is, right? It's the thing you use to save data on a computer, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. We can use a computer to read what's on this disk. Computer, huh? Now that I think about it, I remember seeing a laptop in the faculty room. You know where to find one? Let's go then. We've got a lot of info to grab before that kokuri fucker shows up. Obtain floppy disk, okay. Why me? This is... Oh. Departed. There. Mash's voice starts to crack due to fear. No matter how much I try to prepare myself, I always freeze up before the departed. I can't even speak, much less move. My dear husband. Kokiri resentment killed hooligan. You are next. He is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. But you can't save this soul as you are now. You will die here. Tonight. Did I miss something? The departed is gone. Did I miss something? What did they mean? I can't save this soul? Hey, Yashiki. Did they say something? Yeah. Oh no, I need to sneeze. I tell Mash that what the departed just told me. Oh no, it's going away. It's not. What the heck? He's coming. You don't mean... Exactly. We can't run from here until we deal with Mr. Kokuri. But you really think you can pull it off? They just said that you can't save the soul now. The current me can't save the spirit's soul. This is just another hunch, but is it because I'm lacking the key information I need? If that's the case, then there's no way I can save this spirit. What? What did I miss? What do I still need? This floppy disk must be the key. I need to see what's on it immediately. Kazuo Yashiki. Don't trust that fucker's words. There's gotta be a way, I'm sure of it. Mashita makes a bold statement, except it sounds more like a plea to me. What should I do? Labeling us hooligans, Kokuri cursed us and tried to kill us. Before confronting him, we need to coordinate all the information we have, or else we won't stand a chance. The hooligans, Fox Forest, and Fox Lakata must be linked to the Lake S incident. Okay, so... Right, the minor offender... Okay, this one. So we think that, this person is Masaki Kiyohara, right? And that he worked as the science teacher, so he knows all about mushrooms, maybe. Okay. Okay, that's what we think. Let's leave. I wonder, can I go to the storage room? I'm scared. We walk toward the door, trying to leave the science room. However... The upcoming cutscene... Oh, okay, here we go. This is not going to be horrifying, by the way. Oh no, mushrooms are growing. I mean, that's not, like, horrifying at all. I'm greeted with the vision of a decaying body covered in mushrooms, wearing a mask resembling a beast's skull. A hideous-looking Kokiri is standing right before my eyes. Hey, what are we gonna do? I can't guarantee that we're fully prepared to fight Kokiri. I want to run, but the door's blocked and we don't have another way out. What should we do, then? At that moment, Kokori lets out a terrifying scream. My entire body is racked with crippling pain. Ow. Ugh, what is this pain? What's with all those mushrooms? I hear the unpleasant sound of something growing for the second time. Oh, it's on Mashta now. Mashta screams, clutching their neck and crouching down. Hit, I have the same problem. Looks like mushrooms have started invading Mashta's body as well. Which reminds me, this is the same mushroom curse that afflicted Maruhashi. So then... if the mushrooms infest our whole bodies, what awaits us is death. Kokori simply stares at us in silence. Is he trying to kill us with the curse? He's not showing any signs of readying his gun. Maybe his gun's broken? What does this fucker want to do? Who? Does he want us to say our names or what? No, he doesn't care about our names. Why would he care about our names? Does he not know who he is anymore? Do I team up? Oh, look at that horrible... Okay. How many action points do I even have? I can't actually tell. Is that... 3? Okay. Well, this is his name. Let me just check the other... I don't know why it's on this disc. No. Oh, that doesn't cost anything to do. It's interesting. I think we need to tell him who he is, not who we are. Definitely not these. This. Guess we should do it together like we always do? I don't know. Information regarding the Lake S incident is mentioned in the Fox Carter note. I've also obtained the name of the victims thanks to Eta. Using that as a foundation, both of us decide on a name. This is so bad. Making sure we've got the same idea, we decide to speak our answer in unison. Your name is... Masaki Kiyohara. Kokori seems to accept this answer. Looks like we got it right. Yeah, I guess he really is Kiyohara. Assuming the science teacher who was investigating Fox the Carter was the victim of the Lake S incident, and that the mushrooms and the culprits behind the incident were hooligans, it all aligns with Kokuri's fixations. Therefore, the victim of that incident, Kiyohara, is the natural choice to be Kokuri. Looks like this was the right choice, okay. Kokuri looks at us in silence. What's with that question he asked earlier? What's he want to do? No idea. I feel like he's testing us right now. Kokori suddenly lets out a shriek. The mask then falls off, revealing a hideous, decaying face. It's not that bad. Kokori glares at us and growls. I feel dizzy and my arm is hurting really bad. Ow. Shit, it's messing with my arm now. This guy's really trying to kill us. We have no idea what Kokori's real intention is. We're going to be killed at this rate. What should we do? Who? Well, you're not talking about yourself anymore. Who worst? Who, the worst hooligan? That was K. Something K. Student K. From the thingy. Does he want us to give him a name again? I get the feeling that a wrong answer here is going to get us killed. We really need to think this over. Let me just check the item. What is it again? It's like the... this one? K, who was allegedly the drug dealer, was released due to insufficient evidence. Okay, so that person. where's the... Was that it? I guess that was it. Okay. Let's just team up again, I guess. Does he want the... What's this? Why would you give him the bag? The floppy disk? We don't know what the fuck's on the floppy disk. Creepy Petri dish. Okay, creepy Petri dish. Oh, that's the drug, right? So if we show him the drug and say Student K, it's not delinquent. It's not Shinichi Kakuta, because he's dead and he would be like 7. So Student K. Has to be. We try to recall the hooligan who's linked to the Fox the Carter inside this Petri dish. It's Student K. It is. Having made our decision, we declare our answer together. Kokiri, the one you hate is Student K. Kokiri's breaths become more shallow. He seems satisfied with that answer. Knew it. Assuming Kokiri is Kiyohara, he lost his family to a bunch of delinquents in the Lake S incident, and they were all really young, so they were all students, right? The culprits were under the influence of Fox the Carter, which was sold by Student K. Making things worse, Student K wasn't arrested. He's basically the root cause of all of Kokiri's problems. Looks like this is the right choice. Okay, god damn it. So stressful. Kokiri lets out an eerie howl. He's not saved, though. Then he slowly vanishes into thin air. He is not saved. In a flash, the pain disappears as quickly as it came. The strange objects covering my head and arm have also disappeared. Is it over? What was that sound? Upon hearing that eerie scream, I've started to feel dizzy. Is this from that fucker, Kokiri again, Yashiki? What's happening? Kokiri should have disappeared. Why is he here again? He makes such nasty noises. Is he smiling? Or is he suffering? My dizziness is getting worse. Hey, what's wrong, Yashiki? Mashita's scream sounds so distant. Well, did I die? My consciousness is fading as a curtain of darkness descends upon me. But I survived, so I don't get it. Right. Oh yeah, this is the Departed. This voice is... It is the Departed. I guess the Departed's kind of controlling these things, right? Why is she eating him? I didn't get a chance to save it. The same disgusting sound as before. Is Kokiri being devoured? But why? My dear husband, did I fuck up? You were supposed to die here. But you resisted fate, stood against fear. Now I am convinced. You are my real husband. Take a look. Ew. Before my eyes, the Departed transforms. Their head splits open, revealing their new form, one even more hideous than the last. Their souls combine, take off my old clothes. 3 souls combine, and put on new clothes. I want to be beautiful, more beautiful than others. We will exchange vows later. Please wait, dear husband. Okay, haha. Oh, Jesus Christ. You are a spider now? Ack. I'm stricken with a massive headache and my feet falter beneath me. What in the world is happening? Where am I? What is that thing? The lights are supposed to be off, yet they emit a dim light. A red light. Ack. Mashta has collapsed to the ground. While Mashta has lost consciousness, there aren't any physical injuries that I can find. Hey, Mashta, are you okay? I grab Mashta by the shoulders and give him a firm shake. Arg. Yashiki. I help Mashta off the floor. Thanks, man. The heck is that light? Hey, did Kokori cause this? I have no idea. Mashta, what do you remember? You're asking me? Damn, can't recall a thing. I dropped like a rock right after Kokori got all weird. Right, where's that Kokori bastard now? He's not here. Did you beat his ass or something? No. The one who killed Mr. Kokori is... He wasn't saved. So why did she eat him? Like he wasn't like a pure soul or whatever. It's like I witnessed when I was on the brink of fainting. The departed devoured Mr. Kokori. And then their body underwent a horrible transformation. Why aren't you saying anything? No, it's nothing. I don't really know anything either. I'm still coming to my senses too. I doubt that telling Mashta about the bizarre scene is going to clear anything up. Let's return to the infirmary. Maybe Yasuoka can give me some answers. Let's go, Mashta. Both of us leave the science room. Damn it, now this place is all red too. Is this going on over the entirety of the old building? Bad idea to stick around any longer. Better return to the new building ASAP. Can we actually just go back? Okay. That might mean something else is going to happen. Or I just can't do it from in the old building. There's such nasty noises going on in here. I can feel someone's gaze on me. I'm getting deja vu for some reason. The doll? Look, she's more beautiful. The female doll is standing in the darkness. Her damaged face has been fixed. How can that be? Because she's linked to the departed somehow. Why did her appearance change in addition to the departed's? I have to share it. My words are clearer than before. Kokori, resentment, still lingering. Could he not forgive those possessed by demons? Return red demons where they belong. The shrine. The female doll then disappears into the darkness. Kokori's resentment is still lingering. I can't immediately refute that. If Mr. Kokori had been devoured by the departed before his soul was saved, perhaps the lingering resentment will still bear its fangs at living beings. If that's true, then its target is still... Hey, Yashiki. Yeah? What the heck are you doing standing around? Let's get back to the new building now. Okay. There's still something I can do to save Mr. Kokori. I wonder what she means by return the red demons to where they belong. Okay. I'll see you in the next one.